Is dust on my thing? What is this dust on there? Okay, checking that's working. Is this still on? Oh wow. That's impressive. Sometimes I forget how relaxing Minecraft songs can be. Oh, and it's raining. Apparently I've been standing here for that long on this bed. Alright, time to sleep. Hi, and welcome back to Fancraft, where I have some plans today. And it does involve building, as the title says. So there will be two parts of the building, and I'll be also collecting the trees going up there. If you notice, there's trees up there. That's because I'm growing trees on the roof. I want to see if it actually adds to the roof. It really does. Alright, let's land in here. The first part I want to do is right here. Apparently I did not get it all done. This is going to be my storage area. And work area too. So what I gotta do is, I'm gonna do this in sections. It's gonna be a really straightforward floor. My goal for every episode, which I did start recording. So you are going to see some of this on, well, basically the episode that should be out now. I'm aiming for an episode every other week. But sometimes it might take longer, which will not be a bad idea. Oh, nope, that's dark. Nope. So this is going to be the area. If you remember, this is the area, and there was like a cave down there. I cleared a lot of this out. Apparently not enough, because I need to clear more out. So let me get going on that. While I do that, let me tell you about the plans, because I will still be streaming. It'll be about 2 times a week, unless I need to do an evening one. I'm streaming a little bit extra this week because I was going to do Fancraft or Hypixel yesterday, but my daughter had a stomach bug. She was feeling decent. She was feeling good, but you can't go to school within like 24 hours of throwing up because, well, who wants to start just summer break throwing up, you know? I mean, that's just lame. So that's what happened, and she did not want to watch me play Hypixel. She wanted to play the games with me, so we did Roblox, which will probably happen a little bit more during the summer. Usually Roblox and Minecraft goes together, but it has to be like a specific type of Minecraft. But I mean, one of my biggest supporters are my kids. They really wanted me to do this, so if I can do this for them. Just a few streams where we just play Roblox together. So hopefully you guys don't mind either. They're really excited about this. In fact, one time, it was when I started Fancraft. Apparently my daughter told another kid that I was on YouTube, so like, oh, you're a YouTuber, I never met anyone famous. And at this point, there was like only like 100 people who subscribed, which is still really, really impressive. I'll keep to that. And then she was like saying she has a channel too, and well, she said she had like a channel too and whatnot. And I was like, Oh, this is awkward because I'm staying faceless for I don't know, probably a while because I just don't see the need to right now. That and I really can't with my situation right now. The setup is not great. Maybe someday. But yeah, that was an interesting incident, and I don't know. It was both flattering, and then I kind of wanted to die a little bit because of social anxiety. Anyways, this is because of them, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, should be able to. It's a lot of fun. So we do a lot of stuff together, like the parks and whatnot. Well, and they mostly play. But they like to play Roblox with me, which is really fun. One of hers was like the axolotl washing one. And meanwhile, my son does like a lot of the toilet tower defense. Oh, hello, sorry. I don't have a lot of dirt to cover this up, so yeah. Well, I found an edge, okay. So taper it off like this. Anyways, I was going off a little bit on a tangent. They'll be still doing Minecraft streams. I'll be alternating I Am Future with Palia. I'm gonna be covering Hypixel a lot more because I really like it. It's fun. It's probably the most different form of Skyblock I've played. I got some cool games planned. I'm going to be doing a modded Skyblock series called Sky Factory. I already got like 4 episodes in. It's not as complicated as SevTech, luckily. Because SevTech was just a little much for me. But it's really fun. So that's going to be premiering in June sometime. Yeah, I guess I gotta do that because I still need a wall right here. I forgot I needed to do this. I'm bringing builds back. I've gotten some light ones. I'm not going to go too deep into it yet. I have some future cool plans for this sort of thing. So I've been playing with looking at modded for a while because vanilla's good, modded's good, bedrock's good, Java's good. It's all good, and it adds a little bit of extra something. And this little extra something in this one I want to work on is my own mod pack. I've been playing with Builders ones for a little bit, and I have not quite gotten exactly how I want it. So I plan on reviewing some of these as research. Because there's a lot for like exploration and magic, but honestly, I'm just a builder. I do a little light stuff and it is fun. But there's not as much for just building. So that's one thing I gotta do, and I see if it works out. I think the roof's gonna be like this, and yeah. Let's have it tapered off like that. And then replace that dirt, or I don't know. Something. Oh, never mind. It's a, you know. So now that I've ruined the outside of there, let's just do this. Okay. Now, I went to Seattle, like, oh, over, it was decades. Oh my gosh, I'm old. But I remember that clearly, and I think I'm going to incorporate some stuff that I saw, like, apparently, in like the 1900s or something, they decided to add lights, or like the glass in sidewalks, which, you know, as you can imagine, led to some problems, and they're still there. They're just really clouded. Oopsie. Yeah. It's really clouded, so you can still look up and see part of the sidewalk, but not much. I think that might be cool for this build. Especially like right here or something. Let's see, can I put something there? And I will make the outside look better at some point. When? I don't know. Dang it. Alright, so this will be... The roof will go like this, or ceiling. Somehow get those mixed up. I will get to an exciting part. Because I'll be starting... What am I going to be starting? I'm going to be starting something. I will be starting the Shrieking Shack. Okay. So keep it like this. Keep the roof like... I guess it doesn't need to be that tall. Oh. Alright, I can just check anywhere. There we go. I think this will be good. So I just need to zone out where I'm going to be having these areas. Let's just deal with that later. Alright, so clear more of the floor area. Alright, any other announcements? I don't think much else. There's gonna be my Nook, which I have quite a bit of lore lined up. A lot of it's been pre-recorded already, so all I gotta do is edit and get on the schedule. I decided, as if I don't have enough to edit, I'm gonna be working on getting the Palia streams condensed. For those who don't want to watch streams again, or they just don't have the time or patience and you just want to see it. I'll be doing the same with the other one that I started. I Am Future. I would definitely recommend watching that. That one's way fun. I like I Am Future a lot. There will be some other cozy games that I get too, like I played the Sky game on the Switch. Didn't finish it, but it's a completed game, and so it would be a lot easier to do. But yeah, some plans. It sounds like a lot busy. It's gonna be busy, but it's a fun busy. All right, so now that I got all this. This is the material. I'm gonna go for a stone base. I'll explain in the video, but I did a cellar kind of like you saw in the pirate build. Is where I got it. I made it like a while back ago, and it was, I was told that was like the best part of the build. Alright, put that down. So summer's coming up. I mean, if you live in this area, this neck of the woods. Anybody have some good summer plans? Alright, so that's that gonna be that area. I think right here I'll put the lava. I mean, I could just put it in. Maybe I'll be putting it in the other room. Other room? No, that one building. I do need a way to fill that area up. Alright, so the key to this is like the... No, I hate when why do I do that? Most of it's gonna be like this. And the walls, I gotta figure out what these are gonna be. I think I'm gonna do terracotta. The pillars, I'm gonna have like a pillar. Oh, I forgot, I'm gonna have a pillar on each side, so it's gonna have to be repositioned right there. My dark oak, which I have a ton of, and part of this stream is going to be just getting the floor in, basically. And then getting some more spruce. Yes, spruce. I'll keep it simple like this, except I'm going to put something else there for later. So that little area is done. Probably let's replace that with this. Oh, wrong one. Did I miss? I missed entirely. I don't know how I did that. Hello and welcome in. I am working on the storeroom for my actual base. Well, my house is going to be a house when I actually build it. It'll be easier if I have a little storeroom going first. So that's what I'm going to be working on. First the floor. Then I need to spend some time getting spruce. And then I'm going to get the foundation going for the Shrieking Shack. At least that's the plan. This is going to be a cellar type look. Probably need some put some walls there or something. So yeah, I got a lot of dark oak from, well, I'm building a Shrieking Shack, so that's one of the blocks, and I think I have enough. But it's good, I love dark oak. And it's a lot better to cut than other ones. Gathering's a different story. I don't like going to the dark oak forest. So I think I'll just put some stone walls here. Stone and andesite. What I wish I would do in vanilla is you can make everything walls. Like, I want plain stuff. Like, it's better for blending. In vertical slabs, people keep mentioning it that, but it's in a modded building type thing. Hold on. But in modded building stuff, you can do vertical walls, like they're like the fences, but a little bit thinner, and you can put them on the wall. And it looks so good. And there's one block that's in modded that is, oh, what is it called? It is, trying to remember, limestone. And it looks, I really like it because it has like the nice neutral shade. Let's see, what am I going for here? Oh, no, that's not what I'm going for, but that's fine. I need to get more andesite. But it looks super good. And I really want it. So I think what I'll do is put this like right here. This in the middle. I did not make enough. But until Mojang adds a lot more of these options. I mean, they're adding tough bricks and whatnot. So that is a huge step in the right direction for a builder. I'm so excited for that. Where is my andesite? No, I got gravel. There's the andesite. I'm sorry about the impromptu streaming. Yesterday was supposed to be Minecraft day, but you know, family. It came first. Let's put andesite there. Oh my gosh. Well, I need it anyway, so it's supposed to be stone, which I have a lot of. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Unless there is. Oh, there is. I just being silly. Yep, this is being silly. There we go. So this is one little area. I don't know what's going to be here, but I'll probably have like fences here. Like a dark oak fence. This is stairs. Alright, so I'm going to keep going down here. I'll put some of this stuff in here, like, I don't need that. Now, this is a straightforward one, but this is a cellar type thing, so it's mostly like stone and... Actually, in some cellars, it's dirt. But we're not doing that. Of course, I've only been at 2 cellars in my entire life. One I couldn't even enter. It was on my grandma's property. Great-grandma. Great-great-grandma? In, Idaho. And it was, one of those old houses. I don't know when it was built. Like, there was a bunch of the, like, old pioneer buildings scattered around, and then they built new stuff in the 1900s. I'm not really tall, but this one... Yeah, I think I'm average height, and I still, like, was hitting my head on the 2nd floor, where you were supposed to sleep, and I was like, they raised a lot of kids there, and I do not know how they would sleep in there. Especially because a lot of the people on that side of the family is tall. But they had this old cellar, but I couldn't enter it, and I was so disappointed. But recently I read that a lot of cellars produce a lot of CO2? Something like that. But it can be dangerous. And that was a cool build. It was a cool house, though. I was like right across from like the sand dunes. Kind of miss that place. I kind of wish I had shears. The other one was like downtown Salt Lake City. And it was an old house, like one of the first houses in the area. Like had a governor who lived there or something. And it was small in modern senses. But it had like those old stairs that was like really small, and there's like metal edges, and my friend, because her grandpa owned it, and it was just so small, and she remembered like going down the stairs and really hurting her butt, because back when that house was built they did not regulate the size of stairs, so a lot of people died because they fell downstairs, which is not, you know, cheery. Like, especially like servants that like missed one step, and yeah. Let's see. Yep, that'll do. I gotta do this. Hello, excuse me. But there was like a cellar on the bottom, and there's like a giant hole where one of those old boilers used to be. So it was a really cool place. And then her grandpa kept like the old stove. The one that used to be like from JCPenney, which is now completely closed. Is it completely closed? No, Zion. No. I forgot. They closed that mall. It was a really cool house. Of course, they couldn't afford the upkeep of an older house, so they had to sell it. Those are 2 cellars I've been in. And his cellar was basically dirt and just shelves. But it was super cool, so... And I think they kept like the old newspapers down there. Yeah, that was a really... I like that place. I love old buildings. I mean, old in US standards. Old in US and old in European standards are kind of different. So I think I'll have the roof go a little bit lower, so I'm going to adjust that just a touch. Yeah, I'll take you. Come here. Oh. Ew. Now I gotta figure out the walls and where I'm gonna be putting the shelves, because yeah, so what's gonna happen is it's gonna be shelves with a bunch of barrels on it, and sometimes if I need more for stuff that I need more chests, barrels take up a lot less, you know, area, and they look cooler. Come on, go away. Wait, I don't want to do this. I changed my mind. I think around here, have it like this. Yeah, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, this will be the first part I'm going to work on for this next upcoming episode. And then I'm going to be working on the next part of it, but this feels like it's really important to get done. So maybe some green walls, that'd be cool. Could use that XP to repair stuff, and do have a huge cactus farm now. So yeah, this is gonna be great. I think the green will go great with the theme. Alright, so let's get this done here. So this is gonna be the general floor. Basic, but it's effective enough. like green walls, and depending on how much spruce or dark oak I have left. Or I could harvest more, it's all good. I definitely don't want to neglect my base anymore. Because the whole dream is to have the whole island have some sort of build on it. And actually make it an island. But if it's only the central area, that's fine. The favorite thing about Bedrock is doing this. Yep, that's fine. So I do, what I'm starting to do now, instead of like placing this down randomly, is follow the words of the great B-dubs. All hell B-dubs. Where are you? Is just putting things deliberately. Let's see. Did I put in here? Yes, I have so much stone. So much stone. Alright, let's take this. Nope. Fine, you can go there if you want. That's fine with me. Okay. So I should start like doing something with these streams, like something that adds a special, has a lot, like reading news or something. Because I don't think I have as much to chat about anymore. That Minecraft update coming up. I don't know when it's coming up. They already had the armadillo, which I saw and I put in the video because I completely geeked out over it. Tough will be amazing. I am so excited. I've always loved Tough. It is a great block. Plus you get so much of it, so they finally made it useful. I guess the copper lighting will be awesome. I think it'll look great. Okay, it's raining, so there might be thunder. Now we go back over here. I forgot the bed. Alright, so a quick dash over here. I suppose I could just take this bed. Yoink. Now let's see. I think I might do that. The green. I get to do lime green or something like that, so I just gotta do this. Let's leave this down here. I'll set those up there, so I'll just put that right there. Oh, this is gonna go in there. Wow. That's right, I have barrels. I have storage. Okay. Yeah, this looks cool, doesn't it? At least it looks cool, even though it's not great for bone meal. Then I gotta figure out... I gotta do some more other light builds over there. Let's see, where was I destroying so much of? Like right here? Yeah, I suppose I could just stand out where the house is gonna be. So here's the thoughts. This is what we call the foyer. Come on in. It's so nice looking. We'll probably have like a sitting area and lounge or whatnot. That'll lead probably over to at least this far or something. Actually, I haven't fully figured out. I know this area is gonna be like a sitting area. There's gonna be another part that like hangs off there. That's gonna be like a kitchen and dining room. Kind of useless stuff, but I think it'll look nice. Oh no, I gotta keep it that way. Oh, that's right. Oh, this still does have silk touch, but it only works with shears. Yeah, that's an idea. Green terracotta and probably some more dark oak. Because I can make a lot because they changed that. I remember using dark oak for like my first build. I don't know if I have any pictures of it anymore. Well, the first serious build. 2020, spawned in a desert, took over a village and made a bunch of ugly towers. Started watching Hermitcraft, realizing Hermitcraft and Blue Nerd, realized I could be building better. And so I tried and it actually turned out, actually it was really nice. Blue Nerd does not get as much love as he needs. Like, that guy is fantastic. And we are sprinkle a little bit here and there. Where is it? Dark oak. Get this built up. There we go. That's enough to place market. So I want to do it like a little bit more. So let's see how this looks. Alright, so looking at that way. I mean, it's not bad. It's a bit cumbersome though. So this area, I think, will also be dark oak. Whoopsie. Let me fix you. I mean, I'll be tearing it down anyway, but... yeah, this one area will be dark oak, like, lined up. Actually, let's see. I am just going to put dark oak for a certain part while I figure out the rest. It'd be cool to have at least a few windows here, even though the cellar is typically supposed to be dark and, well, dank. So the dark oak will go to about here. Uh, uh, hmm. Okay. Well, it's still a little bit more than I did before. Yeah, that looks good. So we got more or less stuff lined up. Let's see if we can jump to get filled in that part. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Oop. Oof, oof. Now, why am I doing this when I'm going to be replacing it? I just might slab over these, honestly. Whatever I decide the ceiling's going to be. But compared to before, this is looking good. If it's got like only dividing stuff right here. So let's keep going with the floor then. So movies and TV. I still haven't seen much movies in the last little while. I might need to start doing that. See, I finished watching Death and Other Things, which I thought was fun. It was a little campy. Had some heartstrings, but it was still a little predictable. I thought it was gonna be like The Glass Onion, but it wasn't, so that was disappointing a little bit. But it still was not. It was still good. Those bangs, I'm sorry, Imogen. That was criminal. Those bangs. See, I finished up to season 2, Resident Alien. Definitely not good if for kids, because it is a sci-fi show, and sci-fi is sci-fi. Most of the sci-fi shows, even if it's tamer, I won't watch around the kids because there's some interesting things like magicians. There is a lot of words and situations that are not great for them, but it's still one of my favorites. Resident Alien, I might be biased because I love Firefly, so I follow some of the past like shows that they did. Like I watched Castle from Nathan Fillion, and it was okay. Some of the jokes was great, but it was just alright for me. Though I don't think that I'll count to last season again. But this is like Alan Tudyk. That if you haven't watched Firefly, Alan Tudyk was played Washburn or something. I have to fully figure out his name because I always call him Wash. And he was really one of my favorite characters. Like Wash was hilarious and amazing. There was like a torture scene in like one of the later ones, and it was an interesting. I just love that show so much, Firefly. The Dr. Alien has Alan Tudyk, and Alan Tudyk is a great voice actor. Like he's in a lot of Disney ones, like oh, I could need to sleep. Zootopia, Frozen, one of our favorite, Wreck-It Ralph. I'm an adult, and I'll admit that I watched that like 3 times. Did I bring? I don't have a crafting table. That's alright. I'll worry about stairs later. In this one, he plays an alien that supposedly comes to take over the Earth. Though that's in question of exactly what. I only watched season 2, so up to season 2. There's one more season. And I think that it might be canceled. So fortunately, Sci-Fi has a canceling issue as well as Netflix, but a little better than Netflix. And so he comes to take over and he does like this weird voice for when he's the alien and says the most inappropriate weird crap ever. And it is like essentially Alan Tudyk. And he is just, I just love him. I think he is so underrated. I love that show for other reasons because it has like female friendship that feels a little bit more real. And even that, and some of the characters are just iconic. I hope they renew it. That was like one thing I finished. So now I'm trying to School Spirits, which is, it's okay. I think it's about a teenage girl who gets murdered and she tries to solve her murder while she's stuck at the school. And it has a bunch of weird casts of people who died there, like this basic, it's like a lot of stereotypes they throw in. And it really does work out. There we go, basic floor. And one of my issues is with what I've seen with other shows is this, they try to make it too campy, so it's all like jokes when it doesn't have to be. But maybe I'm just a snob because one of my favorite shows is The Good Place, which is definitely campy, has a lot of jokes where there shouldn't be jokes about stuff, but it's not afraid to be serious. It also makes you really question your life and what you're doing and if you're doing good or not. So it's one of my favorites, but maybe I'll rewatch it again this summer. In movies, I don't really watch movies. I should. It's really hard to watch movies you really want to these days because everything is like one streaming channel or another, so you need like 20 streaming services to watch stuff. And that is not just fiscally feasible. Like, even if you have the money, should you be spending $50 or more a month on entertainment? And if you do and you like that, that's fine. But in our case, it's just not feasible. We could be spending that money on that, or we could be doing college savings because college is important for kids, or trade school or whatever. Let's see. Yep, that looks good here. I'm gonna go ahead and chop some more spruce down before we go to the Shrieking Shack. But I got this done. I just need to get enough terracotta and green dye. I think I have a lot. Figure out that roof, and what I'm thinking here will be the storage area. And this area here will be the other stuff. I like it. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Oh, pull this out. I might actually add some windows too. If I remember right, no. There is this view out here, which is amazing. Let's make sure it's lit up though. Because the last thing I need to do is look out the window, look at the view, and hello, creeper, how are you doing? There's a torch down there. Okay. Let's just do this for a place marker. You can just look out the window and see the cave. I really want to explore the caves over there. There's a really cool one. I don't know if I've shown it on camera recently. But let me go ahead and fly out there. Yes, this needs stairs. Oh, right. Need to do one thing real fast. Alright, why are you not doing? 1 second. There we go. I'm a weird person and I game on a laptop. Nope, it is still on energy saving mode. Okay. All better. Alright, so we're gonna go over there this way. Who was it? Let's see if I could glide over there without actually going in. Ho ho, that was close. Look at this though. I was looking for dripstone and I got a bunch from night like when I began, but I didn't need it. Isn't that a cool cave? It has like a whole waterfall there, so if I ever like expand out there, I can do something in here too, because that would be so cool. I believe somewhere in here, come here, let me fly. No, that's not flying, that is going in the water. Are you serious? Technical difficulties. Like, this is it so far. I want to expand. I don't know if I'll be able to, though. But really far. But that'd be cool. I don't know what I would do with it, but I don't know. Maybe a cool underwater build. I was gonna go back for my box because I need more shulkers. I need more diamonds. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly grab that. And a bed. I think I'll be working a little bit more on this, probably in a video. The pig, are you enjoying this? Yeah, there's trees on the top of there now because I want to do something else with that area where I've been growing trees. Everything else is starting to wrap up and become official. So why not that? Do I have any more empty shulker boxes? This is my last empty one. So I guess I should put stuff away before I start a new project. Anyways, it's really starting to shape up. Like, I'm really happy with this. Like, here, I want to do something here. I'm gonna be looking on Pinterest, and I might keep the floating bit here just because it's just kind of weird and cool. I got some more buildings I need to do. Okay, so all stuff I need to go through. I don't really need that anymore. I'll just put this right there for the other one. And I don't need that. Okay. Don't worry, I won't be going through storage on stream because that's boring. See, this is how much stone I have, and I just got more from digging that out. It's insane, like, how much I get, and, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I mean, I could try selling it, but I don't think anybody wants to sell these things at this point, because at this point you have, like, a ton of it already. I don't mind. I'm just organizing just a touch before I just do this. Gravel, stone, 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 stone. Stone. Site. Which I have not labeled yet. In a new build, in a new storage area, everything will be labeled. I'll make sure I do that right away. I put some dirt away, which... And... okay. Gravel is not supposed to be in here, but I'll put it in here for right now anyway. So this is how much iron ores I've got. This is how much coal ores I have. Should do a cool build with it, or like a... I don't know, maybe... even possibly a pathway. And this is one of the boxes we're going to need. Because a Shrieking Shack, which I'm going to be doing, is going to take a lot of dark oak, so I have all this. Fortunately, I need a lot more less oak. Spruce, because the E is not important. I need more of that. So, put this away, though I can keep one or two so I can get some leaves. And... okay, that needs to be put away too, but I'm not going to worry about that, so... there. One empty shulker box compared to... oh my gosh. I'll put those away and we'll have two. And I do know where most of these things are. This glass. There's the shears. Here we are. Before I do this, I am going to go ahead and take a quick break. And I'll be right back. Alright, let's switch the screen out. There we are. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I got the boxes ready. Oh, just one moment. There we are. Get some thunder as well. I love how the thunder's like, hey, you haven't been sleeping enough. You okay? You need some help sleeping? How about I threaten to burn down your entire build? If you use wood. I'll put that away later. And now we're going to go to the roof once I get some bone meal. I have the saplings I need. Yep, there we are. Or I could just walk over there. The wings might appreciate it more. There's a pathway right over there. I spent some time adding some mud to it. I might add some coarse dirt sometime soon. Do I use it? Not really. Why? I don't know. The pathways are just... It grew through... Oh my gosh, it grew through the roof. It is. That is funny. Oh, wow. Alright. So this is the fun ones where you got to go really tall. But you do the big ones and you don't have to chop so much. There in this, that in a tree in a Sky Factory, I found that I really like chopping trees. I listened to a playlist. Listen to Minecraft, Hermitcraft. Chopped trees for like 2 hours, and it was very relaxing. I might provide, except if it's like that cursed, what is that called? Mangrove. That's pretty dang annoying. But maybe I will start cutting them mangrove and just, I don't know, just use the leaves. We had a big iron farm at New Hobbiton. Plus, I think, does this have Silk Touch? Yes. I will get to building. I just want at least 3 more stacks. Which won't be hard with these trees. And then I'll spend more time this weekend just chopping. Because in this case, the surplus will be used for building other trees or buildings around here. Because I do want, like, my vision is it's like a tree house sort of thing, but it's sort of not. But a tree like wraps around every part of it, so it's like built around a tree or something. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I could do a mock-up in creative, but I'm not. I was gonna fill it out in creative. Not creative, I mean survival. So, speaking of creative, I actually think I want to start building some Harry Potter stuff on creative. I did the Shrieking Shack. I haven't really seen it because I haven't edited it yet. I want to do some more that I found in the book, and it has some cool like windows from like Hogwarts itself. Ow. So I think that'd be cool to try. Like, they have like really cool windows. I don't know how this gets done in Minecraft, but I think it'll be like a series of like just exploring the builds and trying to figure out how to do it. Instead of like, this is how you do it, but it's like, hey, let's try this. This did not work. Let's try this. It's a kind of a casual approach. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see on Sarcasm Builds. So I might rename it to something cooler. I don't know what though. Oops. Please say don't go Twitch taller. Okay. Yay. And I'll have to spend some time repairing my tool. Chop Chop has seen too much chopping. No, this isn't enough. Okay. Well, it's the last tree, and then I'll head off to the Hogwarts area. As a sneak peek, though, there's going to be something that I'm going to be working on. See, I found a zombie spawner. Just one. I'm going to buy a name tag. And I'm going to try to get 2 zombie villagers. See, I want to get bottles of XP. So I think it'd be kind of bottles of XP, and I also need to get a lot of like quartz. See, I didn't include this in a live stream. I apparently muted myself the whole entire time. Yeah, I still make those mistakes a year in. Yeah. But what they'll be doing is a temple thing where you choose a god, where you chose a god or goddess. Now, Athena was like the first one I loved. I don't know, it seems... Well, anyway, Zoom. I get cluster headaches. And these are a major pain in the butt. But I remember when I was in grade school, we're learning about these gods and how Athena popped out of Zeus's head. He was having a major headache. And there was and then Athena somehow popped out. I don't really remember the story. This is so weird. But that was like iconic to me, and I just really liked Athena. Because, you know, goddess of wisdom and all. And now that's I have chronic headaches, migraines, other headaches. I just have chronic that. Even with medication, but it's livable. It's good. It's fine. And I think it's just kind of ironic. Like, I chose her because I really liked her because of that, and this is my life now. Alright. I'm hoping that should be enough. Why is there seed in here? I don't need dark oak leaves. Spruce, be fine without spruce. I'm gonna put these away for right now. And I need to grab some dark oak for shading. Yeah. More. Now this will not be enough to get. Oh, it actually disconnected on me. Hey. That was the first time it disconnected on me. That's crazy. It's good for foundation. Now I need the dirt. You're gonna hear some papers rustling because I have wrote down the dimensions and all that. I think that should be like that. Okay. I'm gonna do this ahead of time, so I go over here. There we are, and that's gonna need to be. I should have stripped all these. I didn't think about it. Yes, that should be good. That's gonna be for the corners. And take that with me. And I might as well just put. Yeah, I'll leave those to be sorted later. And we're good to go. Or chop chop. I'll fix you later. I'm gonna quickly open up a drink real fast. Oh, that tastes good. I'm just gonna fly to the district now. I plan on making. I have several plans for the Harry Potter district. One of the extra wood will be good for. Why, you? That's not gonna work. I'm just breaking it. Where did you come from? Okay. I found my sword. There's two of you? Dude. Any more? Not cool. Anyways, as before I was rudely interrupted, I have 3 build plans. So just munch real fast. One is a Shrieking Shack because it is cool. And the other one is going to be... I think it's not Hugs. Just let me go like that real fast because I remember the names, but then I just forget it. Now, Snow got... She doesn't really stream for much or do videos. But she got... If you can hear that, this is a hefty book. Harry Potter Blueprints from the movies. 3 broomsticks is it. And it's really cool because it shows all of the stuff they did. And it's a hefty book. It's usually like $80. I got it for $40, even though I shouldn't have. Because, you know, money, but I had to. And the blueprints are so cool. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? That's alright. We'll go around, get some sleep, and then over there and start. Hello, Panda. How are you? I gotta see if you'll be okay if I do more of these trees over here. I think it'll be a great barrier between it, but I don't know. And see about a road. That's cool, dead coral. Alright, there used to be a bed in here. Alright, we're gonna go in this way. I think this is the center. Oh, I can never get through these. I've been playing for so many years and I still got... Doing those. All right. And dash. Come on, let me fly. All right. Any creepies around here? Here we are. I just gotta figure out exactly where. I put these here to mark generally where it's gonna be because I might make it closer, like here. Because the Shrieky Shack is generally close to Hogwarts. So I don't know what the full plans are. I don't think Knight does either. So we can... What I do know is around this portal, there's a creeper right there. We don't need to let it see us. Is, as I was saying, there is going to be the train station and the portal. Dave and I, that's the Dr. Alien and I are already talking about, like, he's going to be building a Hogshead, and I want to do the 3 broomsticks. I think it's going to be Fancraft's first restaurant, honestly. Which means I need to actually mine for, you know, diamonds. So between there, I think this was a good spot. And right where that hill is going to be the castle. So this district is going to look super good. I mean, we already have Knight in charge of this, who is a master builder. Let's be honest about that. Excuse me. So I just gotta figure out where. Thinking here is good. This meet of like right here. Maybe less. Okay. This is a part where I talk to myself, agree with myself, and then disagree. Alright, so we need this. And this. Got to do the standard setup for building. Standard setup is this crafting table. Yeah. Oh, right. Let's use dirt. That's a lot of animals. Alright, so this is where it's gonna... Hogwarts is gonna be there, so I think... I could just go right here. I could just make a cool little scenery or something like that, so... Here. We'll start here. And I also did a blueprint from the other build, so I am prepared. And I'm making sure I'm getting a lot of supplies ahead of time because I learned my lesson from that gym. Alright, so we're gonna start here. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. So it is 16 wide. One, two. Yeah. I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go this a little over this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should leave room for any pathway either way. So make sure I count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, and from here it is 14. So we got 13 once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And while I fill this in, I was just trying to remember why I was really excited about doing a Shrieking Shack. Other than the fact it reminds me of Shake Shack all the time. I think I went too far. See, that is one of my favorite books of them. I love the Marauders. They're my favorite. So, yep, go on out while you can. So that was one thing that I just really loved when I was reading it. There was this cool, really haunted building. Like, what more could I want as a person who's always loved old buildings? Because I was a strange child, and I'm still very strange. And all that was really cool. Now, I'm still kind of confused on the history, but... So looking at this, it's supposed to be more like more Greywood, because as buildings are abandoned, the wood turns like either like a really dark color or brittle, or it turns like really, like in the case of the desert, it turns like almost like ash gray. And most of the pictures I've seen were like concept arts, but I found this model that someone did on Reddit and just went off of that. And it turned out really good. So in that one, it was like a darker wood, which makes sense because it is England. It rains a lot. And anything that gets a lot of rain turns darker. Compared to, like, no, my home. No, my love of this, I don't really fully know, but I was excited to build it. Even I don't know if I'm going to use it. And I do think I'm going to use it for commercial uses. I just got to pay for it, but I'm just going to build it real fast and then pay for it. Let's do some off-sync there. So I will. Just have to decide if I am to or what I'm going to do with it. So I'm thinking I want to be weird. So the weirdest is like a hotel or something like that. Or apartments. Like, hey, you can rent the Minecraft's most haunted apartments. I think that's pretty funny. Oop. Does it say how... Did I put how big the stories are? Oop. But I got a good idea. So these are for the edges. Because without it, it looks like kind of like a log cabin. Should we go in that way? Now the build is actually relatively simple. It's supposed to be more narrow than how I made it, but I had to because of Minecraft. So we're gonna be need to strip these. Still was really fun, and the staircases was a bit annoying to do. Oh, my poor thing. I'll fix it up later today. Or not. I don't know. Yeah, the Shrieking Shack was not that hard to really design. Getting the colors right in the windows, that was a hard part. I still might be experimenting with it. And then the interior is going to be really interesting. So let me know, like, does having this be like a haunted hotel sound good, or apartments? Because nowadays people are like wanting to go to these hotels and like getting the most haunted rooms, and then they like claim a lot of things happen, and these hotels like advertise it. I'm not gonna judge anybody who believes on that stuff, because I mean that's really their choice. I think I believe to a point. I think some of it like gets really kind of hyped up though. Like there's like this psychology factor. Like if you say someone died here or this or that, and then this, and you can just convince people that something really bad happened, even if it's false. I mean, that being said, there's been some weird things that's happened in my life. That's what I'm thinking. I think it would be really cool to do a Shrieking Shack, and then it's like, come stay at the haunted hotel. Alright, so it's gonna be like this. Oh, that's not like that. Yeah, I definitely should have done it. When I get more wood, I'll do that. Now let's see, look at my designs. Yeah, good. Now this is going to be exactly like... It's going to be kind of tall. There's going to be like 3 floors. Now the door goes up a little bit, and it looks like it goes 1, 2, 3, and there's a window. That's up 2. 2, 3. Take it, alright. Yeah. And it's like a 3x3 window, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a door, I believe. You know what? I'll just figure it out later. Yeah. Just get 4 up. So that's it. What's going on down here? This is part of that one. Oh, it is. I'm gonna quickly explore. Already getting distracted. Yeah, this is underneath the temple, that one temple, and looks like a mob thing, so let's step away. Hello, sheepies. Better be careful, there's wolves around. Oops. I think I'll be going for another maybe 20-30 minutes. That way we can have some lunch and whatnot. Get ready for the kids to come out of school. Probably get an episode or two of the school spirit. I think I got to the point where Jock Wally admitted he doesn't really want to be, even though he's been dead for a while. I can't help but wonder with that show, like, how are so many of them dead at school and people don't know? Like, apparently there was a bus crash and the marching band is still like in an eternal loop or whatever. I mean, that's the sort of stuff you get told at school and you just hear about it and it's used to scare people. Like my junior high, they said it was like a part of a military base where people died and this whatnot during World War II. Which is true because that town was not really a town then. It started as a camp in World War II. My grandpa went there one time when he was training and said it was the windiest place he ever went to, which it is fairly true, yeah. I mean, other than, you know, like Chicago and whatnot. So what? Anyways, I was saying before I forget. But they were trying to say like the junior high was a part of the base and this and that, and I guess I'm a gullible person because I believe that. It wasn't. The base is still there. Alright, so from here, looks like I did the windows, so it's like 1, 2, 3, lop. I use these for markers. 1, 2, 3, lop. The windows are 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this is where the windows are gonna go. 1, 2, 3, lop. Because I get this quite right. I should figure that out. Yep, that looks good enough. Might adjust it a touch here. Even the best slated plans don't always work. 1, 2, 3. There needs to be one between the window and the door. Let's count this real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope, it is right. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure this out. Sorry. Alright, so the windows are gonna go about here, and it's like a 3 by 3. Should have just left this up. And then the windows I need to use, what is it? Where are they? Oh, looks like I need a... Alright, go here. But you can do that here. Man, I am just not that great at Minecraft, am I? Just means I learn something new every day. So... these, I don't know if I can have them stripped. Now for this one, I gotta do this old-fashioned way. I should figure out the door real fast. Because the main issue I had with this design is the Shrieking Shack is pretty narrow. And it has like this weird lean to it. But this is Minecraft. If you want to do narrow, but if you want to do narrow and arches, it does not work out. I tried different ways, it did not work. And so yeah. The reason I want this is so it doesn't have like this weirdness right here. There's another reason for the walls. So I was looking at the pictures. What's a Brightbird? Okay. A lot of it had like this exposed wood parts, you know, that's an older thing. So I'm like, I really want to do that. So all right here is going to be that. In original, I had it all around before I realized there's a fireplace. And there's also, you know, this. So it's going to be outside. And here is going to be like some terracotta or something that it's like plaster. Go to sleep before anything else finds me. I would hate for anything to be destroyed. Yeah, like how that looks. Okay. No, maybe I had it right, so I'm gonna just double check these windows real fast. So it's 1, 2, 3. Window. These windows are 3 by 3, so 1, 2, 3. And the doorway, I do remember, is 4 wide. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep to the blueprint, and if I have to adjust anything, that's fine. I'm not going to use that wood. And I love how hello. Did it turn all of it into that? Oh, I mean, that's nice and all, but wow. That's gonna go through a lot of spruce wood because it takes 4. Alright, so not gonna do that again. And like this. So this is how one window looks, and it's kind of flat at first. It's actually a fairly flat build. I managed to get it to a way that it doesn't look so flat, like keeping to the spirit. Now the doorway, need to get dark oak for that. That's right here. Goes here. Minute it. Alright, so now I gotta get the next window up. I think this is going pretty good out so far. Sitting with a shovel. I'll show you more a little bit of what I'm playing with the dark oak. That's after I get the basic part done. So let me grab these back. I did a really good job with that. Like, I'm gonna be his neighbor over there, and I said, what was this? I haven't looked at this real as closely. So I guess this is where... Yeah, he's selling some... So this is where Bo's gonna be building. And I might either claim like right over across the street or like right here. I think I might do it right here because I want to do something cool. On top of selling the bricks and whatnot, I want to also sell like green stuff. You know, like leaves. I got some other stuff I have planned. Anyways, I got my brain refreshed a bit. Where are you? You are? Okay, dokie. Once again, I'm gonna go one up. So like that. Scar is onto something. Alright, so... One, two, three. Okay. That looks good. That does look a little square, but it's not going to be like that for too long. You can do steps. There's a door. It goes here. This is only like that. You know what? I can just chop a bunch down. Like, that's not even a problem. Alright, I think I'm going to try just to get the front up today. As much as I can in... Oh, I guess like 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, so... This might be the last thing we do on stream. probably be continuing this build next week. Maybe adding just an extra stream for Hypixel. Because I really want to keep working in that. Oh no. Nope, I just did that twice. This is what I need. This. Is that? Hello? Hi. Okay. Oh no. Alright, I'll come get her. Well, that looks like that's close because my daughter just threw up again. Poor thing. It's like school's ending and then you get a stomach bug. Like, that's bad luck. Alright. To wrap up, this was gonna be. It's gonna be right between a castle and here. Hopefully not too close. Because I've already got started. And it's gonna look fairly good. I really like how it's gonna look. And get some torches where there because building us in creative and I need to get going. Alright, I'll see you next week. We're gonna be working on this build for a little bit. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, until next time, have a good one. Bye!